Yeah, the mindset right there is always go win the game. You know, it's a 2-minute drive. We need a field goal. We know what we need to do. So the mindset's just go win the game. You know, it's kind of coming down to us. Defense got a great stop, only getting them field goal right there. So we knew what it was. It was just go win the game.
What does it say about the team with all the mistakes that you're still able to win despite the turnovers?
Yeah, you know, it's like you said, it's a team win. You know, it's a 4-quarter battle. You know, it wasn't perfect. Definitely was not perfect. A lot of mistakes, but you know, we found a way to win, and that's what it's all about. You know, that's what it comes down to is the fourth quarter and finding a way, and that's what we did.
What did it take on that final drive, Jordan? I mean, what was working? You know, what you feel was the key to getting down there?
Yeah, we knew. I mean, we had a good amount of time there, so just trying to move the ball, and I think we did that we threw a couple slants right there. Rome had some big time plays. You know, Tuck made a guy miss and got a couple extra yards. So just trying to get those yards and chip away, get to what we thought would be field goal range around that 30-yard line. So you know, stuff that we practice all the time, just going out there and having to find a way to execute and finish it.
The touchdown to Wicks. You went to the line right away. Did you know? It sure looked like that was a backward pass. Did you know that? Is that why you went to the line? Was that your decision, or did that come through your helmet? Or?
Yeah, we weren't sure. We weren't sure if it was a backwards pass, forward pass. So when in doubt, we're going to go fast, just try and get a play off and beat that right there. But I'm not sure. I think it was actually a forward. I felt like I was throwing it forward when I threw it. But when in doubt, we're going to go fast.
What was did you call the play, or did Matt? Did going faster actually help you on that one, you think? Or?
Matt called the play from the sideline. You know, I think it did. I think, they were a little misconfused on defense. So I think anytime you can go fast and, catch them off guard, it's going to help you.
The touchdown to Tucker seemed like a really tight window. Did you realize it would be that tight when you threw it, and what did you think of that?
Yeah, no, the backside safety is the one who got in the way of that one, and I wasn't trying to lead him that far across, so I wanted to kind of put it on his body, and it came a little bit farther across than I wanted to, but yeah, I mean, it's tight windows. A lot of passes happen like that, and Tuck did a phenomenal job to be able to just stay focused on the ball and make a great catch right there with a guy jumping right in front of his face. So it was a big time play by him.
On that note, Jordan, you've already thrown an interception at the point. If that's happened, you throw another one later. How do you keep the confidence to keep not overly tight windows, but putting the ball into not big wide open windows like that?
Yeah, it's the NFL. It's there's not always going to be wide open guys. It's going to be tight windows. You got to fit the ball in there sometimes, and I'm gonna keep playing. I learn and grow from the mistakes, the interceptions, and just keep playing, keep moving on. But that's not going to ever limit me. I got to keep going out there and being the best player I can for my team. So I'm gonna always be aggressive, but there's always going to be those tight window throws.
Along those lines, you had a couple great throws for the touchdowns, but 2 picks. Well, how'd you think you played today overall?
What was that?
How'd you think you played today overall? You had the couple really good touchdown passes, but a couple picks too.
Yeah, I think it was all right. I think I definitely want to be able to limit those mistakes, the interceptions, and just do better, take care of the ball. So definitely got to clean that up. And, I think if I clean that up, it'd be, a better game. But that definitely hurt me. But, got to bounce back and respond to them. The game's not going to be perfect, but definitely moving forward, want to be better with the ball.
What is that fine line, Jordan, between being aggressive like you want to be and making those big plays that win games, but then being a little over-aggressive and making those mistakes?
Yeah, I mean, you just got to play the game. You got to go out there and play it. You can't try and, not be aggressive and just take checkdowns all day. You got to be out there and be aggressive and go win those games. So I'm gonna always play the way I play and learn from the mistakes and, grow from them.
What did you see from Brandon in terms of body language, confidence as he went out there? They tried to ice him. He split that one down the middle. It looked like kind of a tough snap, but then boots the second one right through as well for the win, first week in town.
Yeah, no, you could tell Brandon's a vet. He's been around for a while. Even all week in practice, the way he's kicking the ball and, just walks off like it's another, walk in the park. So I think he has a lot of confidence in his leg and his ability. And, I think he's played a lot of ball, made a lot of big-time kicks. So I think that was no problem for him today. But he went out there, I saw a lot of confidence from him. And once he made that first one, I knew he was going to make that second one. So that was a big-time kick for him. Obviously, just got here this week, so to come in and win the game for us, that's huge.
What's it do for you guys? Oh, go ahead.
A lot of NFL games come down to this, where you get the ball back, less than 2 minutes to go. What does that do for you? What does that do for the guys you play with to have that, to win a game like this fairly early in the season?
Yeah, it's huge. I think that's one of the biggest areas that we tried to improve on from last year. I think we came up short too many times last year in these 2-minute drill situations to go win the game. And so we've definitely put a lot of time into it in practice through our training camp, OTAs, and every week. So it's definitely been something that we've focused on. And, it's definitely good to be able to go out there and put a drive together, get in the field goal range, and come up victorious right there.
More sure of yourself than you did last season in that kind of situations?
Do I feel what? Sorry?
Sure of yourself?
Yeah, I think we've repped these situations a lot more. It always is tough, just how critical every play is in those 2-minute situations. So definitely a lot of stuff we learned from last year, but I'm always confident that we'll go out there and be able to put a drive together, but it definitely comes down to making all those plays, and I think we did a good job of doing that this game.
Back to Brandon. What does it do for you guys as an offense to have a reliable, proven kicker who's been there and done that?
Yeah, it's huge. It gives you confidence, gives the team confidence, just knowing that we got to get that ball to about that 30-yard line and that he's going to be able to make that kick is huge. And I think he came up big for us tonight.
We talked about Brandon a lot, but what about Wheeland? The punts that he delivered backed up in the second half.
Yeah, that was also very big time. There was a couple of times in the second half we went 3 and out and just kind of stalled out on offense. And to be able to have a punter be able to flip the field like that, and it puts a lot of stress on the offense. And when the defense is playing the way they were tonight, all those yards come up big time. So he had a great game, some big time punts for sure.
For Josh to get his first reception for a touchdown?
That was huge. That's something that we've talked about all season, trying to get Josh that first receiving touchdown, and we're able to do that. So I'm very happy for him, and it was a great little catch and run by him on the screen. But definitely something we've been wanting to do, and glad we were able to make that happen.
And on the finishing drive, you go from a minute down to 27 seconds, I think, and when you're at the 37. Were you guys good on that clock management in that situation?
Yeah, we're always trying to go as fast as possible, save as much time as possible. And, they started trying to heat us up a little bit right there, so we were trying to get in the perfect play. But just knowing once we cross that 50 that, you just need a couple more yards, that every play is critical, and we don't want to have any negative plays. So I'd rather take that time, make sure the protection, everything is on point, so we don't have any negative plays right there.
Yeah, interception on the throw to Watson. What did you see on that one?
Yeah, they went man coverage. We had he was kind of running a deep high cross on the back end, and I just sailed the ball. I think we had him, and just sailed it, overthrew him, and the safety was able to make a play on that one. So, not great.
What'd you think of how the defense played for you guys today?
Yeah, defense played phenomenal. That's a really good offense on the other side right there, and I think they did some really good things all night with being aggressive. Being able to hold that passing game to whatever, I don't even know how many yards they had, but yeah, so I think they did a great job. I think the rush package we had out there was doing a great job to get home, and then the DBs on the back end were doing a great job. But it's not an easy task, it's a really good offense, so I think they did a great job.
Two more for Jordan. Jordan, late in the game, every athlete says that they got to treat everything the same way you can, but it's do or die. So do you have to slow your heart rate down? You're pretty even keeled in general. So is it just normal for you, or what do you got to do to make it be like not too big for that spot?
Yeah, my mindset is just take it, just make it another drive. Obviously there's a lot of pressure, the game on the line. So I think if you let the moment get too big, you're not going to be able to go out there and execute the way you want to. So definitely just try and focus on breathing and slowing the heart rate down, things like that. But just trying to focus on the details of the plays and, make the most out of that situation. But definitely try and just make it as normal of another drive as possible.
Amongst the players, was there any almost joking this week going, hey, this game's going to come down to a field goal like it did?
No, I don't think, it's crazy the way it ended up for sure with Brandon just getting here and, kind of having him that last-second kick to win it. So I'm glad the way it worked out. But no, I mean, you never know how these games are going to go. We knew coming into it was definitely going to be a four-quarter game. You know, we got a really good team coming in here, and you know it's going to be exchanging those blows on both sides on offense and defense. So you know, we knew it was going to be a four-quarter game, but you never know how it's going to finish up.